Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 6th episode of the Crier Unplugged podcast. I'm Ellie.
And I'm Kate. And in today's episode, we're going to be talking about popular conspiracy theories.
The first conspiracy theory that we will start off with is the Mandela effect. Now, you may have heard of this on YouTube or TikTok or some sort of social media, but it is basically an effect where you think something is one way and then you realize it's never been that way. It's not that way and it's never been that way. Like, we have a few examples.
One of them is Fruit of the Loom, like the logo with a bunch of fruit. People have thought that there was like a cornucopia attached to the fruit, but there's never been.
Another example is, another example of this is the robber emoji. A lot of people have sworn and remembered that there has been a robber emoji in like the Apple or Android. I don't know, does Android have a robber emoji?
I don't know. I think it's primarily like the Apple emoji.
Yeah, people have speculated there was a robber emoji, but there has never been a robber emoji. And yeah.
Another one is the Jif peanut butter one. People have thought that it's a Jiffy to like its competitor of Skippy, but it has always just been JIF across the peanut butter bottle.
Another one is the Monopoly guy. People, for years, even I thought that he had a monocle on his right or left eye, but he does not, and he never has. So that was really mind-boggling.
The last one we have is the Pokemon thing.
Pikachu. People have thought that he has a black tip on his tail, like the tip of his tail has a black mark on it, but it does not, and it never has. These are kind of a few examples of how it's kind of like, whoa, I really thought that was like a thing. So for some reason, people like imagine it in their minds, and it just like shocks them when they realize it's not actually a thing. I mean, sometimes people change their logos, and it's like it used to have it, but most of these, it's just never been that way, and people have just, for some reason, always thought it has. The next conspiracy that we have is the flat earth theory. This is a very well-known theory, and I can't believe people believe it, honestly.
I think this was more popular, like, in, like, the 1800s, like, when we didn't have much, like, scientific advancements, so, like, I just think it's really funny that people believe the earth is flat.
Yes, I know some of the reasoning is that, like, all the pictures of Earth are fake and curated, and we have never actually seen the Earth. And like they're using that as proof it's flat. But I don't really understand.
Yeah, I feel like it'd make more sense if we were like early 1800s and like we've never like gone out of our like I guess world, like planes weren't really a big thing. Like I feel like makes sense. Like,
yeah, but after the first moon landing, which is another topic we have, people still think it's fake.
Yeah, the whole moon landing thing they thought was a hoax. They did not believe it. Which, understandable, which is like, you're in like that time, what was it, like 1960s or 50s? Like, yeah, it's kind of
69,
hard.
right?
I think so. It's like hard to believe that we're like exiting the planet, which is like our entire life. Like, doesn't seem real, but it's happened.
Yeah.
Our last one in this like little sciencey category is the whole Area 51, like holding aliens and stuff. But I think it was just to cover up their science experiments. Like the government was creating bombs and stuff, so they had to like cover it up with saying they made aliens.
Yeah, people would speculate that there were aliens there because it was top secret, and then the government kind of like fed into those to distract people from what they were actually doing, which is testing like military equipment, and they wanted to like distract people because I think like amounts of radiation can cause cancer.
Yeah.
And so they wanted to avoid those rumors, and so they kind of fed into the alien ones, and so everyone was like, well, there's aliens. But there's no aliens, so we're safe.
I also just really love the Area 51 raid. Was that in like
2020? 2019?
I think it was 2019. Like, that was...
Yeah, everyone planned to raid Area 51 and expose the aliens, but...
I love love that. Okay, our last little section is like your phones are listening to you. One of the things is like we can say like Siri is listening to you because like yeah, it is like activated by voice, but sometimes you won't even be like talking to Siri and your phone will like put Siri up and like
That has happened to me so many times. And like out of my pocket, I'll just hear, I didn't quite get that. And I'm like, what was that?
and there's not that many words that sound like Siri, so it's like, well, I'm surprised neither of our phones are going off while we're saying it. I feel like the same thing works with like Alexas. I don't own one,
Oh, I own an Alexa.
but I feel like, yeah, when I'm at your house, I'll say something and then your Alexa will like go off and like, hello?
Because there's no like, it has to be listening for, Alexa. Like,
Yeah.
how is it triggered if it's not listening? But I have asked Alexa, and she told me that she's not listening, and it's only when we say her name. But how do you know? You
Yeah.
know? That's kind of the weird part
I
about
feel
it.
like they may have like a listening, I don't know, like sensor in them, and like it won't be recording, but then as soon as it does, but like
Yeah.
still I don't want you. Okay,
It's just all scary in general.
along with like the listening to you, we also have targeted ads. I know this is a real big thing on like Facebook,
Oh, Facebook for sure, Google.
Instagram.
Hmm.
My grandma, she's always like, I was just talking about this, and then it shows up on her Facebook, and I'm like, oh my
I know, and
goodness.
that's true. That has happened to me so many times. I'll like talk about something, and I won't even like search anything. I won't do anything on my phone, and it'll come up. It's happened too many times.
I just don't know. I just really don't like the fact that my phone's listening to me, but I'm not going to give up my phone for that. It's just not happening.
Yeah, and then there's also a popular theory that there's a app called Flow that is meant to track menstrual cycles, and people speculated that the government was stealing that information of like people's schedules for when they got their period, and they said that the
Yeah.
government was stealing that and like using it as like something for abortion.
Yeah, I know there's been multiple like lawsuits for like certain apps because they're like taking your information without like actually asking for it, or if like you say no. I think Flow's the only one that like comes to my mind.
And I feel like, did people like sue Flow?
Yeah, there's like class action lawsuits, I believe is what they're called, where like you can like join in on the lawsuit against them.
Mhm. But yeah, I don't know. Especially if like your the app doesn't ask you if they can take your information, and it does anyways. Or sometimes there have been cases where the app does ask you and you say no, but it still does it anyways. And I guess it depends on like how trustworthy the app is.
Yeah.
I think a lot of those sketchy websites too take your IP address if you click a link, and I've gotten so many texts that's like,
Oh,
your warranty is up, click this link to renew it, and I'm just like,
I've been getting a lot of ones where it's like a job opening, we saw your resume, and I was like, I have not posted my resume, so how did you get that?
I know, and it's always, there's also the one they use a lot is like, your package got lost in the mail,
Oh yeah.
click this link or contact to like get it back, and it's always like 100% a scam. So if you guys ever get those texts, do not click them. Sometimes I just get texts with like random letters and numbers, and it's just like no context. But yeah, so watch out for those scammers, guys. With that being said, that is all of our conspiracy theories for today, and we are not going to do a news section today. We will just go right to the music.
With that being said, my first song is Brandy by Looking Glass. I really enjoy this song. It's got a really nice beat to it. Overall, it's just a great vibe too. It's kind of got like the same volume the entire song, so it's not like there's any high or low parts, which I quite enjoy because it's not like there's like a part I don't like because I enjoy the entire song. So here's that.
Lonely sailors pass the time away and talk about their homes. And there's a girl in this harbor town, and she works laying whiskey down. They say, Brandy, fetch another round. She serves them whiskey and wine. The sailors say, Brandy, you're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be. Such a fine yeah, your eyes could steal a sailor from the sea.
Okay, my first song for this week is going to be Cupid Day Lock by the Smashing Pumpkins. I think I said that right. This song is just phenomenal. I love it so much. It's a little bit nostalgic for me because I used to listen to it a lot last fall. But now fall's coming back around, so I have my fall playlist on shuffle, and this is part of it. It starts off with this really cool sounding harp, kind of. I think it's a harp. It just sounds really angelic and really cool, and I love it. And I just love the Smashing Pumpkins too.
My second song is Sarah by Bob Dylan. I just really love the way he pronounces Sarah in this song. I just really enjoy Bob Dylan's singing in most songs. Some of them are a little too country for me. But this one's got like a nice, good like middle point of like, I guess like pop almost and like folk music, which I really enjoy. It's got a nice like tone. It does like fluctuate a good bit, but it's still a really good song. So here's that.
I laid on the dune, I looked at the sky when the children were babies. I played on the beach. You came up behind me, I saw you go by. You were always so close, still within reach. Sarah, Sarah, whatever made you wanna change your mind? Sarah, Sarah, so easy to look at, so hard to define.
My second song for this week is Don't Dream It's Over by Crowded House. Again, this one is kind of a fall song for me. I really like listening to it in the fall because it just reminds me of fall. But this song is really good. It's by Crowded House. I think it was released in the 80s, so it's got a bit of an 80s feel to it, and you could just scream this entire song. It's so good, and it feels so like nostalgic. I don't know. It's just got a really good feel to it. It all goes together so well, and I love the sound of it. So here's that for you.
Now I'm towing my car. There's a hole in the roof. My possessions are causing my suspicion, but there's no proof. In the paper today, tales of war and waste, but you turn right over to the TV page. Hey now, don't dream it's over. Hey now, when the world comes in, they come.
My third and final song is Don't Cross the River by America. I really enjoy this song. I think the lyrics are pretty good. It's just got an overall like good feel to it. I just really like listening to it. It's got ups and downs in it, but it's a really good song. So here's that.
She's heard no whistle blowing from the dark. She feels like leaving and she don't know why. Without no bridges she's trapped, so I sang. Don't cross the river if you can't swim the tide. Don't try to die living on the other side all your life.
My last song for this week is Didn't Want to Have to Do It by Cass Elliot. Now, this song has recently been taken off Spotify, and I am devastated. I found it around this time last year, maybe a little bit earlier, and I just listened to it on repeat, but it's gone off Spotify now, so I've had to go on YouTube to listen to it, which is not very awesome. But either way, this song is really nice. It goes perfectly for like a rainy day. It's a bit of a sadder song. It feels very like melancholy and nostalgic as well. And Cass Elliot, I think, is the original singer, but there have been so many covers by like The Lovin' Spoonful, and so many others. I can't think of them right now, but it's been covered a lot, so there are a lot of covers on Spotify that I'm listening to, but it's not the same as Cass Elliot, man. So, I don't know, it's just a great song, and I love listening to it on rainy days, and it's just like a very calm, slow song. Here's that for you.
Didn't wanna have to do it. Didn't wanna have to be the one to say it. Didn't wanna have to do it. I kept a hoping something would delay it again. But then, no, I didn't wanna have to be the one to say the end.
Okay, that should wrap up our episode, so thank you so much for watching.
Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe too, please. Thanks.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.